Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video as they will be very beneficial for you. Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 4th and 5th of June. The session will be very interesting, so do pay attention till the end. You will be learning multiple things that will be helping in your preparation. So let's start. First we are discussing national affairs, right? Recently, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has approved the acceptance of EBG. Now what are these EBG? And we have discussed this in earlier videos also. EBG is your electronic bank guarantee. Earlier, these bank guarantees used to take 3 to 4 business days in order to get approval, right? And that used to hamper and delay the work for which they were issued, correct? Now with the launch of the electronic medium, with the digitization that is going on, right? New softwares, new cloud-based system is being launched. So with the help of those, these e-bank guarantees can be issued within a just one business day, correct? How this will increase the this will increase basically the productivity of work also. This will reduce the time. And remember, the physical bank guarantees may be accepted if e-bank guarantees are not feasible here, right? So this is also option. Remember, a bank guarantee, if we talk about it, it is a financial instrument that is used as a legal contract, right? As I mentioned earlier, these legal contracts were in the physical format. Now they are in the electronic format, that is your digital format, correct? These legal contract or these bank guarantees, they act as a guarantor and undertakes an obligation to pay the beneficiary a certain amount of money specified in the guarantee, correct? The insurance surety bonds are instruments where insurance companies act as a surety and provide the financial guarantee that the contractor will fulfill their obligation as per the agreement. All right, it is similar to that of these bank guarantees, correct? Remember, these e-bank guarantees and insurance surety bonds are basically for the all the government procurements, and they can use them to pay for the construction that is going on, for infrastructure development that is going on. And here it is your Ministry of Road Transport and Highways that has allowed e-bank guarantee and insurance safety bonds as a bid, correct? So mark this question, how this will be asked, that recently which ministry has allowed e-bank guarantees and insurance safety bonds as the bid? It is your Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. Next, G20's third employment working group meeting was held where recently? So remember, the third edition of the G20 Employment Working Group meeting. This was held in Geneva. Now, where is Geneva? Geneva is in Switzerland. Correct? So, remember the third Employment Working Group meeting of G20 was held in Switzerland. Who is having the presidency of G20 right now? India is having the presidency of G20. What is the theme of it? Vasudev Kutumbakam. Correct? Now remember, if we ask about employment, right? So this is related to labor. So ILO, that is your International Labor Organization. The headquarter of this International Labor Organization is also in Geneva, Switzerland, and that is where this third edition of the G20 Employment Working Group meeting was held. Now, that another question can be asked is that this meeting was chaired by whom? That this meeting was chaired by whom? It was chaired by Miss Aarti Ahuja. Correct? So, third edition of the G20 Employment Working Group meeting held in Geneva, Switzerland, headquarter of ILO, and this was chaired by Miss Aarti Ahuja. In this, almost 78 member countries, invitees, guest countries, and international organizations took part. Right? Next. Now, this is the third edition of this G20 Employment Working Group meeting. If I ask you where was the second edition of this meeting held, it was held in Guwahati, Assam. Where was this? It was in Guwahati, Assam. Correct? Moving on. Here you can see G20 third employment group working meeting was held in Geneva, Switzerland, and it was chaired by Miss Aarti Ahuja. Next is your Sudarshan Shakti 23. This 23 signifies that it was held in 2023. So Sudarshan Shakti is the name of the exercise. This was held along western border. Right? This was held along the western border. Now the question asked here is that this exercise was conducted by whom? So remember, Indian Army's command. Indian Army's command, that we can say, or Indian Army's Shapta Shakti. Right? This is the force of Indian Army that conducted this exercise Sudarshan Shakti. Correct? And remember, this Sudarshan Shakti, this was a 4-day long exercise. This was from 22nd to 25th of May. And where was this? This was held along the western border. That means we can say the states where this exercise was held was Rajasthan, Punjab. Correct? Sudarshan Shakti held by Indian Army's Shapta Shakti. Correct? It was held in Western Command or Western Border along with Rajasthan and Punjab. It was a 4-day long exercise from 22nd to 25th of May. Correct? Then moving on. Indian Navy and IMU. So remember, Indian Navy along with Indian Maritime University, they signed an MOU for technical collaboration. How technical collaboration is? That new technologies can be incorporated here. New joint research and development can be done in various areas. Right? New technology research and development will be done. How can we incorporate the upcoming era of artificial intelligence with your machine learning along with your IoT devices? Right? Say for example, we want to include AI in your drones. Correct? For this we need to do a lot of coding. We will need to implement certain things. For that, technical collaboration will be done between Indian Navy and IMU, that is your Indian Maritime University. Next, according to THE Impact Ranking for 2023, which Indian university has topped here? First of all, THE. What is it? It is your Times Higher Education Ranking. Times Higher Education Ranking. Right? So THE Impact Ranking for 2023 was recently released. In this, the Indian university that has topped is your Amrita Vishwapitham. Correct. This Amrita Vishwa Peetham or Amrita University, this is located where? This is in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Correct. And it has emerged as the top Indian university on the Times Higher Education or the THE Impact Ranking for 2023. The next thing, remember that this THE ranking, they were the 5th edition of this THE ranking. Correct. Global, if we are talking about, Amrita University was ranked 52nd. Correct. Globally we are talking about, and this is among 1591 universities from 112 countries. Right. Now question can be asked, which is the university that has topped overall ranking in the world? Correct. So Western Sydney University, this is in Australia, it has topped in the overall ranking, followed by University of Manchester in UK and Queen's University in Canada. Correct. This is your Amrita Vishwa Peetham University. Then next question, if I ask you, tell me which is the first foreign university that is setting up their campus in GIFT city, that is in Gujarat, Gandhinagar. Correct. So the first foreign university that is setting up their campus here, it is in GIFT city, it is your Deccan University. And where is this Deccan University from? It is from Australia. And remember, Australian universities, few Australian universities has banned Indian students from 6 states. They are UK, that is Uttarakhand, UP, Punjab, Haryana, correct, Jammu and Kashmir, and Himachal Pradesh. These are some states from which Australia has banned Indian students. Moving on. Next, IRENA's low cost finance for energy transition report praises India's renewable energy growth. I repeat, a report titled that is low cost finance for energy transition. This report was produced by IRENA. Now what is IRENA? It is your International Renewable Energy Agency. Correct. And this IRENA has praised India's achievement in rolling out renewable energy capacity, calling it unprecedented. Correct. Also remember, the report was prepared by IRENA with the help of India's G20 presidency and in collaboration with Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Here you need to understand that India's total energy consumption ranks 3rd in the world, and India's solar energy consumption and wind power base is the 4th largest in the world. Also remember, here India's renewable energy sector growth is driven by the national targets to achieve 175 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity by 2022 and 500 gigawatts of non-fossil fuel capacity by 2030. If you remember about Kerala, Kerala plans on becoming carbon neutral by 2050 and they plans to shift to 100% renewable energy by 2040. Correct? If you remember, recently sovereign green bonds were issued in 2 tranches of 8,000 crore rupees each, a total of 16,000 crore rupees of sovereign green bonds were issued. Correct? Let's move on. Next question is, United Nations Security Council, that is UNSC, has extended the political mission in Sudan for how many months? So remember, United Nations Security Council has agreed to extend the political mission in Sudan for the next 6 months. Correct? And this is until 3rd of December 2023. As the conflict is worsening in Sudan, this decision was taken. Correct? So directly remember it. Moving on. You can see here, United Nations Security Council has emerged to extend the United Nations Integrated Transition Assistance Mission in Sudan, that is United Nations political mission in Sudan for the next 6 months until 3rd of December as the conflict is worsening in Sudan. Next, banking and finance. SEBI has issued guidelines for transactions in corporate bonds through RFQ platform by SBs. First is your RFQ, second term is your SB. What is SB? SBs are your stock brokers, right? And RFQ, it is your request for quote. So remember, SEBI issued guidelines for the transaction in corporate bonds through the request for quote platform by the stockbrokers in order to increase the liquidity on the platform and to enhance the transparency and disclosure pertaining to the trading in the secondary market in the corporate bonds. See, corporate bonds are also considered one of the bonds apart from that of sovereign green bonds we just mentioned, right? These green bonds were issued and to invest in the green infrastructure. They were issued in two tranches of 8,000 crore rupees each. So like similar to that of corporate bonds are being issued. Individuals can buy these corporate bonds, right? These corporate bonds are highly volatile, right? So the risk in these corporate bonds are high as compared to that of these bonds that are issued by government. Correct? So these corporate bonds will also provide you a good return in terms of, because they are highly risky assets. Apart from this, remember here what we are talking about is that SEBI has asked these stockbrokers to undertake at least 10% of their total secondary trades by value in these corporate bonds in that month by placing quotes through one-to-one or one-to-many mode on those request for quote platform for the stock exchanges. Correct? Also remember that this percent, that is 10%, will be increased by 25% of their total secondary trades from 1st of April 2024. Next is IRDAI. They have identified SBI Life as the acquirer, issuer of businesses of SILIC. I repeat, IRDAI has identified SBI Life Insurance Company Limited as the acquirer insurer of the business of Sahara India Life Insurance Corporation. In this regard, SBI shall take over the policy liabilities of around 2 lakh policies of the Sahara India Life Insurance that are backed by policyholders' assets with immediate effect. Correct? Then SBI Life has been instructed to engage with the Sahara India Life Insurance policyholders, ensuring policy servicing and establishing a dedicated cell to address their queries. IRDAI will closely monitor the situation, providing further directions as needed to safeguard the interest of SILIC policyholders. Correct? Then if we talk about SBI Life Insurance Company, it was incorporated in 2000 and was registered with IRDAI in 2001. Mahesh Kumar Sharma is the MD and CEO. Mumbai, Maharashtra is the headquarter, and there is a tagline for SBI Life Insurance Company, that is अपने लिए अपनों के लिए. Next, RBL is offering how much interest on their fixed deposit. So remember recently RBL Bank, they introduced ACE FD scheme. I repeat, they have introduced this ACE fixed deposit scheme and they are offering up to 8.5% interest, right? This fixed deposit scheme is available for a term from 12 months to 20 years, and the customers will have an additional alternatives for banks and prices under the new plan. The minimum deposit value of the fixed deposit scheme is 50 lakh rupees and the maximum value here is of 2 crore rupees, right? The scheme is available to both resident and non-resident Indians. Under the scheme, the bank is offering 20 basis points higher interest rate over and above the regular capable fixed deposits. Correct? And the senior citizens are getting 50 and 75 basis points higher rate respectively. Correct? So this is your RBL Bank. It was established on 6th of August in 1943. Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and MD and CEO will be R Subramaniam Kumar, and the tagline is here is Apno Ka Bank. Let's move on. Here you can see RBL Bank has launched its fixed deposit scheme and offering 8.5% interest rate. Here the minimum amount you can deposit is 50 lakh rupees and maximum is 2 crore rupees. Next, Carbon Card launched Carbon Plus Card Plus Plus. I repeat, Carbon Card. They have launched Card Plus Plus, that is India's first mobile based expense management card. I repeat, Carbon Card, that is a business to business payment solution provider, and they have launched India's first ever mobile based expense management card that was named Card Plus Plus. Based on the mobile first approach, it will address the challenges that are faced by various startups, small and medium sized businesses by providing reliable and expense solution, thus reducing the disruptions that are caused by the use of multiple payment instruments by SBMs. A dedicated Android app for the easy access anytime, anywhere, uncapped cashback on spends, customizable transaction process on the app itself will be provided here. So coming back, remember this Card Plus Plus was launched by Carbon Card. Correct? And this will include payments on like Google, Amazon, Swiggy, Ola, etc. Moving on. Next, Tata Group. Tata Group to set up 13,000 crore lithium ion battery gigafactory in Gujarat. I repeat, Tata Group, they are planning on setting up a 13,000 crore rupees lithium ion, and we know that lithium ion is important for your batteries, and for this a gigafactory will be set up, where it will be set up in Gujarat. Correct? The plant will have an initial capacity of 20 gigawatt per hour, and this plant will be set up where in Gujarat with a total cost of 13,000 crore rupees. 13,000 crore rupees, and this plant will be set up by the Tata Group. Correct? This plant will generate direct and indirect employment to around 13,000 individuals, and here the plant will help to reduce the Gujarat's dependence on China and Korea for the supply of battery cells to India. And we know that recently in IMT Kharkhoda, you will be seeing that Maruti is shifting their Gurgaon plant to IMT Kharkhoda, because of which in this IMT Kharkhoda you will be seeing that electric vehicles will be developed by Maruti, and for that also this will be a beneficial route because it will be easily connecting Gujarat and Maruti plant here in IMT Kharkhoda. This is in Haryana only, right? Next is your obituary. Tongan princess Mili Sui Kutapu. I repeat, Mili Sui Kutapu. Remember, Tongan princess recently passed away at the age of 75. Right? She was a member of the Tongan royal family and a politician. She passed away in Auckland, New Zealand at the age of 75. She was born in 1948 in Tonga. She will be buried in Tonga at the Malakula Royal Tombs. So just remember, Tongan princess recently passed away and her name is Mili Suilu Kutapu. Next is, when do we observe World Bicycle Day? So World Bicycle Day is observed on 3rd of June across the world, and the basic reason why do we observe this day is to promote the benefits of cycling and raise awareness about the social, economic and importance of bicycle, as this will keep our environment clean. Also, it will keep individuals healthy. Correct? So World Bicycle Day observed by United Nations on 3rd of June every year. The first ever World Bicycle Day was observed in 2018. Next is related to state news. Maharashtra cabinet has launched a new portal, that is Mahalabharthi. I repeat, Mahalabharthi. This is for implementing Shashan Alpya Dari scheme. I repeat, recently it is your Maharashtra cabinet. They have launched a initiative, that is Shashan Alpya Dari, that is government at your doorstep, right? The aim of this scheme or this initiative, that is Shashan Apल्या Dari, is to provide necessary information and full benefits of various schemes of the government to individuals, and it is a doorstep delivery of various schemes. Here, the state government of Maharashtra will now use a new portal, that is Maha Labharthi, which means mega beneficiary, where all the state schemes will be enlisted. So remember, there was a initiative launched, that is Shashan Apalya Dari, that is to provide all the various information related to various schemes of the government to doorstep, all right, at individuals doorstep. That is basically to provide those benefits to those schemes, and people can avail those benefits for them, correct? And for this initiative only, a portal was launched, and the portal was named Maha Labharthi, correct? Next is your Tamil Nadu government. They signed 6 MOUs worth 818.9 crore rupees with the Japanese companies. Right? This 6 MOUs are worth 818.9 crore rupees, and they were recently signed. If we talk about this, various organization has signed this MOU. Say for example, Kuyukuto Stark Company, Shimizu Corporation, Mitsuba India Private Limited, Sato Shoji Metal Works, Khoi, Toffel. These are some of the 6 organizations you can see, and they have signed these 6 MOUs to start production and to start various manufacturing in Tamil Nadu state. Correct? So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's go for a quick revision. Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has allowed EBG and insurance bonds as their bids. Third edition of the G20 Employment Working Group meeting was held in Geneva, Switzerland. Indian Army's Shapta Shakti Command conducted Sudarshan Shakti 23 exercise along with the western border. Indian Navy and IMU signed MOU with technical collaboration. THE Impact Ranking 2023 was held, and Amrita Vishwa Vidyapitham tops the Indian universities. IRENA's low cost finance for energy transition report praises India's renewable energy growth. Security Council extended the UN political mission in Sudan for the next 6 months. SEBI issued guidelines for the transaction in corporate bonds through RFQ platform by SBs, that is your stockbrokers. Then IRDI identified SBI Life as the acquirer insurer of the business of SILIC. RBL Bank introduced ACE fixed deposit scheme that is offering up to 8.5% interest rate. Next is Carbon Card. They have launched a Card Plus Plus, that is India's first mobile-based expense management card. Tata Group, they will be setting up a 13,000 crore lithium-ion battery gigafactory where in Gujarat. So in order to reduce the dependence of import of these batteries from China and Korea. Then Tongan princess has recently passed away at the age of 75. World Bicycle Day on 3rd of June. And Maharashtra cabinet launched a new portal, that is Mahalabharthi, that is for implementing various schemes and to provide doorstep delivery of these schemes to the people of Maharashtra, to the citizens of Maharashtra. That is Shashan Apalya Dari scheme, under this initiative. Then Tamil Nadu government signed 6 MOUs worth 819 crore rupees with Japanese companies, with 6 Japanese companies. Correct? So friends, let's move to the revision part now. First, Dennis Francis. Dennis Francis has been elected as the UNGA president for the 78th session, as you can see him in the picture. Next, World Milk Day is observed on 1st of June, and the theme here is the potency of milk and the milk industry. Next, K. Krithivasan has taken over as the MD and CEO of TCS, and Rajesh Gopinathan has stepped down from this position. Here you can see Government of India, they have announced 7 PM Mitra Park sites, and these are the states where these 7 PM Mitra Parks has been announced. That is, alright, do take a note of this. Next, which is the first tourism and cultural capital of SCO? Very important. SCO is your Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So tell me, which has been declared as the first tourism and cultural capital of SCO. This was declared during the meeting of heads of SEO tourism administration that was in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. So coming back and again remember we are talking about Kashi. Kashi has been declared as the first tourism and cultural capital of SEO. Kashi is located where? This is located in Varanasi, and this meeting that we are talking about, the meeting of the ministers, head of ministers of SEO, was also held in Varanasi, UP. And if you remember, from Varanasi to Dibrugarh, that is in Assam, the ship, the biggest cruise ship of India, was launched. All right, or we can say it was flagged off from Varanasi, UP, and Dibrugarh is in Assam. All right, so Kashi has been declared as the first tourism and cultural capital of SEO. This initiative will gather more attention by highlighting the Kashi's spiritualism, mysticism, and learning, which is also the birthplace of Indian civilization. The action plan for Year of Tourism Development in the SEO space in 2023 was also adopted at the meeting. Next thing, remember, in 2024, Kazakhstan will host the next SEO Heads of Tourism Administrators meeting. Alright, so we can ask that where will be the next SEO Tourism Ministers meeting will be held. It will be held in 2024 and it will be in Kazakhstan. Next, here you can see it is Kashi declared as the first tourism and cultural capital of SEO. Next is, which Indian cities were listed among the Times top 50 world's greatest places of 2023? I repeat, which Indian city were listed among the Times top 50 world's greatest places of 2023? So in the list of this, two Indian locations were there. All right, I repeat, in the Times top 50 world's greatest places, in Times top 50 world's greatest places of 2023, two places of India were ranked in this list. All right, apart from this, remember, question can be asked that the world's greatest places of 2023, this list is released by whom? This list is released by Time, and it is for the top 50 world's greatest places. Now, which are the location that we are talking about? It is a Mayurbhanj district. Mayurbhanj district, this is in Odisha, and Ladakh. So these two, remember, Mayurbhanj district of Odisha and Union Territory Ladakh, they are the places from India that were listed into the Time magazine's list of the world's greatest places of 2023. Mayurbhanj and Ladakh have been selected for their rare tigers and ancient temples as well as adventures and eats respectively. If we talk about Mayurbhanj, it is mentioned as the only place on earth to spot the exceedingly rare black tiger. So question can be asked, where can we find rare black tiger? We can find this rare black tiger in Mayurbhanj. Alright, it is Simlipal National Park in Mayurbhanj that is home to over 40 mammals including Asian elephants and Bengal tigers. Alright, then apart from this, remember, in 2023 only, India has dedicated their first dark sky reserve. First dark sky reserve. Where was this first dark sky reserve? It was in Jammu and Kashmir. It was in Ladakh. And remember it which village? It was in Hanle village. I repeat, it was in Hanle village of Ladakh that the India's first dark sky reserve was set up. And if we are talking about rare black tiger, where we can find it? It was in Mayurbhanj. Ram Shahaya Prasad Yadav, as you can see him in the picture, has been elected as the Vice President of Nepal. I repeat, Ram Shahaya Prasad Yadav of the Janta Samaj
Badi Party JSP candidate and the former Minister of Forest and Environment of Nepal has been selected or has been elected as the Vice President of Nepal. All right. Next, Deepak Bagla has resigned from the post of Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Invest India. I repeat, Deepak Bagla, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Invest India, that is an investment promotion and facilitation body under the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion. He has resigned from his post on 17th of March 2023. He has a bachelor's degree with honors in economics from St. Stephen's College in New Delhi and also holds a dual master's in international diplomacy and international trade and finance from the School of Foreign Services, Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. He has a professional career of over 3 decades with the World Bank, Citibank, private equity, having responsibilities across Europe, Asia, and Africa. All right. So coming back, Deepak Bagla has resigned as from the post of MD and CEO of Invest India. Next, Anup Bagchi to take over as the CEO of ICICI Prudential Life in June 2023. I repeat, Anup Bagchi will be the new CEO of ICICI Prudential Life in June 2023. Now question can be asked that Anup Bagchi will succeed whom? He will be succeeding NS Kannan, who is the current MD and CEO, who will superannuate from his services after the completion of his term in June 2023. You need to remember that Anup Bagchi will be the new CEO of ICICI Prudential Life Insurance and he will be replacing whom? NS Kannan. Next is AIMS Nagpur became the first AIMS to receive the NABH accreditation. I repeat, AIMS Nagpur, that is in Maharashtra, is the first of all the AIMS to be accredited by the NABH accreditation, right? Next, Ajay Yadav, as you can see him in the picture, he's an IAS officer as has been appointed as the MD, Managing Director of Solar Energy Corporation of India. Next, if we are talking about IPL, it was sponsored by Tata, right? It was the 16th edition of the IPL. It was won by Chennai Super Kings. It was their 5th win and they have equaled their win with that of Mumbai Indians. Where was this played? This was played at the Narendra Modi Stadium, that is the largest cricket stadium in the world, in Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Sports Complex, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Next, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, as you can see him in the picture, has been re-elected as the president of Turkey for the 3rd term. Next, Ashwini Kumar, who is the executive director of Indian Bank, has been appointed as the MD and chief executive officer of the UCO Bank. So these were your important revision part, friends. Now let's move to the homework section. First, which state government launched Namo Sehatkari Mahasanman Yojana? I repeat, Namo Sehatkari Mahasanman Yojana. This was launched by which state government? Second, which union ministry launched electronics repair services outsourcing? I repeat, electronics repair services outsourcing was launched by which union ministry? Third, what is Justitia? I repeat, what is Justitia? This was seen in news recently. So what is this Justitia? Right? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. This will motivate me to make better content for you on the daily basis, right? So do like and comment below. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.